Lone workers. Have you ever left your building or site and considered the security officer, cleaner, or a service provider having to work after hours, throughout the night, or during weekends and bank holidays by themselves? These are lone workers. So are you insured against it? Have they received the necessary training, and what support measures are in place to ensure their well-being? Long-term plant and equipment replacement schedule. One area where things will fall off your radar: intentionally ignored, forgotten about, not budgeted for, not having emergency funds available when needed, not completed until it is too late, or spoil your day is the long-term plant and equipment replacement schedule. Save yourself a big headache and lots of money by identifying all significant works, plant replacements, maintenance projects, future upgrades, and furniture replacements. Start getting quotes, advice, funds, and commitment dates ASAP. Online services. Your website can display events, opening hours, leisure center activities, incidents, policies, procedures, contact details, local amenities, marketing material, local emergency services contact details, payment methods, legal requirements, and information specific to your site. Planting plan. As with buildings, gardens get old and past their sell-by date, be it the grass, trees, brush, plants, and flowers. Trees are beautiful, and we should plant more to support the environment, but be careful where you place them, as they can block sunlight, block views, block street lighting, block drains because of their roots and leaves, and their roots can damage the road and walkways. Look at ways to introduce bird and insect life to the development and make your compost on site instead of disposing of compost materials at cost. Leisure center. Although it is nice to have and does add value, it also demands a lot of attention. Dedicated trained staff and management, chemicals, pumps, filters, plant to heat the water and ventilate the air, regular specialized maintenance, Legionella monitoring, daily and periodic deep cleaning, etc. Nice to have but risky and expensive. Reception, insurance, shower rooms, pool, spa, sauna, showers, steam room, jacuzzi, gym, treatment rooms, and fitness classrooms will need regular cleaning, staffing, and maintenance. Stringent health and safety regulations apply to a leisure center, and you will need a qualified and disciplined team or service provider to manage it. Project management. The daily management of a commercial building or residential development is demanding enough to keep management and staff well occupied. So, adding extensive maintenance, refurbishment, or any other project to the management's workload will be risky. Preferably get someone else internally or externally to manage the project for you. That way, you and your staff are free, and you have someone preferably qualified in project management to assist you. You will also have peace of mind that contractors, costs, progress, health and safety, and communication are managed independently, and that the project manager will be held accountable for shortcomings. Project management is complicated, so get someone qualified or appoint an experienced service provider. Security. Physical and cybersecurity. Security is usually one of the first areas for reducing expenses. That is until people realize the financial and reputational consequences when a data breach or theft from a property occurs. Ask any company that has experienced either, and they will happily advise you to invest heavily in cyber and physical security. Invest in cybersecurity, IT infrastructure, and staff training to ensure safe data management and prevent system and data breaches. Failing to do so can lead to security breaches where the IT infrastructure is held for ransom, loss of intellectual property occur, customer or privileged information is leaked, and hefty legal bills are incurred. Speak to cybersecurity professionals and ensure your IT infrastructure is protected, updated, and backed up. Invest in physical security as it makes people feel safe, ensures your staff's safety, safeguards your premises against potential malicious damage and theft, lowers insurance premiums, and gives you peace of mind. Ensure your security service provider has sufficient, trained, and qualified staff. If not, what contingency plan do they have to ensure site cover, like reduced security patrols, key holding services, and remote CCTV monitoring? Ensure you have left sufficient, clear, and up-to-date instructions and contact details for your security team, and make sure they feel free to contact you with any issues. Storage tanks and pumps. Water, sewage, fuel, oil, flood tanks and pumps. Tanks and pumps throughout the development usually go unnoticed because they are not visible, that is, until they stop working or start flooding. Ensure you have a detailed list and location map of the tanks and pumps on your property. Doing so will enable you to locate, inspect, treat, maintain, repair, or replace the tanks and pumps. Tanks include drinking water, rainwater, petrol, diesel, oil, chemical, flood and sewage tanks, to name a few. Pumps are essential in water distribution, fire management, sewage removal, air conditioning, heating, and flood prevention. If they break down, replacing pumps can take days or weeks as they are not always readily available. Have a replacement schedule and funds available for all your pumps and tanks, as they are costly to replace and install. Cleaning. The look and smell of a property. As the saying goes, first impressions last and will significantly contribute to how people perceive your property to be managed. So, ensure everything, especially the reception area, is clean, well maintained, and smells nice. Train all staff to report and support keeping all of the real estate in an immaculate condition. Training includes collecting rubbish, ensuring litter is not strewn all over the place, gardens are clean and well maintained, the grass is cut regularly, and that trees are trimmed. Also include maintenance issues are addressed, lights are working, damaged walls are painted, potholes and uneven paving are repaired ASAP, gardens are not overgrown, play areas are well maintained, and restrooms and rest areas are sparkling clean, to name a few. The extra mile goes a long way, e.g., summer fresh smelling reception, flowers in reception, clean desks, polished floors and panels, soft relaxing music, newly decorated or painted reception area, and restrooms will not only impress residents and visitors but add value and showcase a well-managed property. Waste management. Speak to your local council or cleaning service provider, do an internet search, and approach charities and environmental agencies to see how your site can manage waste, recycle, and improve your green footprint. Ensure sufficient signage and the availability of waste and recycling bins throughout the property. Ensure all staff, residents, tenants, contractors, and service providers know your waste and recycling policy. Ask your service providers about their environmental credentials and encourage them to improve the green footprint. The future of business is sustainability, so the sooner you get on the bandwagon, the better. Final word of advice. One of the biggest concerns in the real estate sector is service providers practicing unrealistic cost-saving exercises with the hope of landing or maintaining contracts. Cost-saving practices include staff reduction, cutting working hours, using lower-grade chemicals or equipment, and reducing funds on maintenance projects. Cutting costs or corners will not do the real estate industry any justice and will cause more harm in the long run. Invest and be proud of a professionally managed, reliable, attractive real estate. Staff, visitors, tenants, residents, and service providers will be proud to be associated with the property, and investors will be eager to invest.